Hey guys, my name is Akhil and welcome to btech Credit Guide YouTube channel. So today we're going to look at one of the general topic that every candidate will be asking me. So basically, I have received a lot of messages from the students like who are studying the first year, second year. They are saying like, bro, I don't have any proper plan to get into this IT industry. So could you please tell me what are the steps that I need to follow? At the end of my second year or third year, I should be placed in an internship, or at the fourth year, I should be getting a good job. Okay, so for this I have analyzed everything, like I have analyzed my pattern of way I read. Okay, and then I analyze some of the students behavior, and here you go with the five steps which I brought you for today. Okay, so let us dive into that. Okay, let's just write the topic name. Where is the pen? Okay, top, no, not top, it should be five things that every student must do before they graduate. Okay, let's go for the exercise. So these are the what are the five things that every student must do before they graduate. So this is a topic for today. Okay, so now let's see. I think my cursor is hanging. Just okay. So what is the first thing? First of all, apart from your academics, what you need to focus is on build your career, like build yourself. Like every day you need to upskill yourself. Firstly, which I say is like you need to have a CGPA of more than 7. CGPA matters, guys. More than 70%. I think I went back. More than 70%. Okay. This should be the fixed percentage of your BTech or your degree. Anything you take, 70% is the minimum. And some company, what they do is like they will be taking candidates in case if they have 60%. Okay. So no worries. But the minimum it should be 70% for a safe side. And there are few other candidates who have lost their job because of this percentage only. 69.7 or 67, 65 percentage they got something and they lost their jobs. Okay, so percentage is one of the criteria that every company will be looking at. Okay, so make sure that at the end of your btech your entire CGPA should be more than 70%. That will be good. In case if you are a topper 90%, 95, or in case if you are the college first, then that's a very good thing. Okay, this is according to the college. What we need to do to build ourselves. Okay, the first point which I say. Okay, let me give there. Let me scroll up. Okay, so the first point which I say to every student is like learn one programming language. Okay, in the very first year of your btech, majorly these private colleges what they do is like they will be teaching you with C language. Okay, so initially the father of language is C or the mother of language is C. They will be teaching you C language. Okay, so let us, for example, let us take C language only. C language, understand all the basic concepts of C language. There is a book called Rima Teresa, book wrote by Rima Teresa. Rima Teresa, I don't know spelling, but make sure you Rima Teresa. I read this book thrice and really awesome. Okay, the the concepts which she tells is like it's directly into our brains. She defined everything clearly. There is a book called Data Structures Using C, book by Rima Teresa. In case if you want, go there and study the book called Rima Teresa. She's fantastic. She's graduated from University of Delhi, I guess. Not sure. But I read this book in my BTech first year and second year, and when I preparing for this placement for the third time. Okay. Rima Teresa, that is using C. You'll be understanding all the basic concepts of C language. And then after that, there are concepts called data structures and algorithms. Okay. DSA plus algorithms. JSON algorithms are automatically dealt in the Rima Teresa book. But coming to these algorithms separately, there are different types of advanced algorithms that you will be dealing with in your design and analysis of algorithms. So there is a subject called design and analysis of algorithm. In the subject, you will be they will be teaching you all the algorithms. Just be focused when you learn these algorithms. Okay, Simply, the first main key point for every student before they pass out is to master one programming language. Okay, it's upon your interest. C, Java, C++, Python. Okay, so mostly what the people will be doing is like they will be learning Java. They will be learning Java with the data structures and algorithms and some algorithms. That's fine. Anything which suits you, fine. And some people what they do is like they will be learning C and plus data structures and they will be leaving. And some people what they do like they will be learning C++ plus DSA plus algorithms. And same for Python too. DSA plus algorithms. Okay. Any language you take, what you need to do, you need to master it. Okay. For Java, most of the people will be choosing Java or C++ for this online coding competition. It's up to you. You take any language, but make sure that you are capable to write logic in that particular language. Don't forget the syntax. That's the one thing which need to tell you. So the first key point is to master any one programming language. I mostly prefer Python language because its syntax is very less compared to other languages, and I feel really comfortable when I write the Python script. Like it's just like giving a word of mouth. I am a kill, so this is called B, C is called C. Something in that manner, I will be writing all the code in Python. Coming to the Java public static void main, we need to keep C plus plus into main. We need to keep C same C plus plus also. So for this online coding competition, I will be preferring Python. Point number one. Point number two. For learning purpose, what I prefer is Java because Java is strong language and it have lot of inbuilt functions same as Python. Okay, but you need to differentiate because time will be not in online competitions you will be having less time, like in 30 minutes you need to solve 4 or 5 problems, and some companies will be giving 15 minutes to solve two problems. Okay, so when you have the time, when the time is less, make sure you need to be in a efficient manner when you write the code. In case if you shift to Java, when you have a 15 minutes time, when you need to deal 15 two questions which is of very medium level, then it will be a very big task for you to complete the entire exam within 15 minutes of the two questions. So make sure when you choose a language, it should be adaptable according to the online coding platform. Okay, so for example, if you have chosen Python, go for the Python. Learn all the data structures, algorithms in Python, master it, and in any exam, in any place, use Python only. In case if you choose Java, go for Java, do all the coding questions in Java, algorithms in Java, and fix Java language. Okay, that's it. Okay, once you are done with the one programming language, set yourself as a target for your entire 4 years, or in case if you're third year or second year or fourth year, make yourself split the entire year, divide the year, and then learn one language. Okay, and the second point which I want to tell you is like, now you learn the language, now you learn Java, C, C++, Python. Okay, you have learned something, but what we need to do extra is like, so basically when you look at this item market, basically they won't be allocating you the project based on these frameworks. Okay, you learn the language, that's fine, but what we need to do extra is like learning the frameworks. Okay, for Java, Spring Boot, C, I don't know, C++, I don't know. Python, you'll have Flask, Django, Streamlit. So there are different frameworks. When you enter into this IT industry, for C++, I think .NET is there. Okay, so when you enter into this IT industries, they won't allow you to directly work on the project. They will be testing you whether you know the framework or not. Okay, first you need to master the framework. So that's all comes under this programming language only, but I am separating it because this entire the second point which I'm going to tell you is like you need to go into a different domain only. Okay, for example, if you have chosen Java language from the point one, you need to learn Spring Boot. Okay, if you chosen C++, you need to learn .NET. If you choose Python, you need to learn Django, Flask, or Streamlit. There are many languages, okay, many frameworks. We can leave it aside. Streamlit, not lit, Streamlit, I guess. Okay, so these are the frameworks which you need to learn. Why I am telling this framework is, once you learn this language, you need to dive definitely into the framework. That's the core concept of the programming language, and most of the IT companies will be focusing on this frameworks only, not on the programming languages. Programming language is just a medium to solve the coding questions or to crack the exams. That's it. From there you won't from there you won't have this necessity of using this frame language called Java, Python, C++. But the basic concept will be there, but you will be working on the entire framework. Okay, so consider my case. I'm a API developer using Laravel. Laravel is a PHP framework. If you ask me a question in the PHP, I can't able to tell because I forgot what is PHP only. But I know the basic concept of PHP because that's the basic foundation which I got. And then what I did, I learned the framework, which is a Laravel framework. Now I'm working on the Laravel. So once you enter into this framework kind of thing, you will be mostly working on this framework only, not upon the language. But the basic concept of this language will be applicable to the framework. Okay, so there are different architectures, MVC, model view control architecture. So once the framework is done, excuse me, my teeth is broken. I don't know, some parts are getting cutting out when I speak. Okay, um, at what we are, sorry, I forgot. Okay, anyways, mm, what I was dealing with. Okay, frameworks, we are dealing with the frameworks, right? Okay, so you need to learn the framework. Okay, so here you go with the language frameworks: Java, Spring Boot, C++, .NET, Python, Django, Flask, Streamlit. So before you graduate from your college, what you need to be, you need to be a full stack developer on this particular language: Java full stack developer, .NET full stack developer, Python full stack developer. Okay, so choose one language and master it till you become a full stack developer on it. Okay, once you've done that, so this is based upon the programming language. Now what I'm doing is like I'm splitting the task here. Sorry, it's not dot. Let's get here. Or what you can do in case if you don't want to dive into this programming frameworks, what you need to do, you need to learn the web technologies. Okay, Akil, what is web technologies? So basically when you are in the first year or second year, there will be web technology subject where they will be teaching you with HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Okay, so basically they will be teaching you with HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Okay, these are the three things they will be teaching you. But apart from that, you need to be mastering one of the frameworks of front end: React, React.js or AngularJS. Okay, so indirectly I'm saying like ME, Stack or MA Monon Mina, Mongo Express.js, React Node, Mongo Angular, React Node. No, no, no. So let's go. Let's go into Google. Mon and main stack. Sorry, I forgot what and then MEAN Okay, so these are the two web technologies that you need to learn: full stack development, MongoDB, Express, Angular, Node, Mean, MongoDB, Express, React, Node, Mern. So these are the stacks, web technology stacks that you need to learn. Basically, every student has to learn this. Okay, so basically, you need to learn one of the front end framework, which is either Bootstrap, React, or AngularJS, and then you need to have some knowledge on SQL. Okay, and then for the backend, you can choose any of the languages from the above. Okay, for it is this, from the backend you can choose any of the language, Java or Python. Okay, and here you go with the, you need to have some knowledge on SQL. And then what you need to have, you need to, let me keep it here. Okay, SQL is completed. You need to have some knowledge on databases. Then only you can able to do like more, there are few databases like MySQL, NoSQL, and PSQL. So there are many databases, but you need to learn one database. MySQL is fine. Okay, SQL, and you need to learn SQL syntax also to become a full stack developer on web technologies. So don't get confused. This is on entire programming language to become a full stack developer, and this is entirely on web technologies to become a full stack developer. Here you don't need to have a programming language knowledge, but when you deal with the API kind of thing, the framework will be coming in. Okay, so in case if you have a PHP framework, you'll be having a Laravel framework or Cake PHP, so and so. In case if you choose Python, you'll be having Django, Flask, Streamlit, etc. frameworks. In case if you choose Java, Spring Boot, or Hibernate, in case if you choose C++, you'll be having .NET. Okay, so based on this language and framework, you will be allocating the work and the project. Okay, in case if you don't want to have knowledge, if you don't want to work in these programming languages, you can choose either mono, mean stack, full stack development only. You can excel in those career. Okay, then so we have completed 2 points. First, which like you need to you can consider it as one and 1 2, both are same only. Learn one programming languages, or based on that programming language only learn the entire full stack development, or come to separate domain called web technologies. There you can learn all this mono and mean stack development. Okay, all done. So let us see the another point which I want to tell you. Once you learn this and master everything, what you need to do, you need to build yourself. Akil, what do you mean by build yourself? So there are various coding platforms where you can showcase your programming skills. Especially, I prefer Greeks for Greeks. Most of them people will be preferring the lead code, and some people will be preferring the code chef. Okay, so they're different online coding platforms. What you need to do is like once you master everything, once you master the programming language, you need to solve the coding questions frequently, per day 3 or per day 2. Okay, so likewise when you go on doing all these problems, you'll be at the end of your academics, you'll be in a position to solve any of the programming language, any of the programming question that were asked, either it is medium, easy, or hard level. So any level, you'll be in a position to solve each and everything, because you have dealt with all the pro language, data structures, and algorithms. So once you complete all these things, you will be able to solve each and every problem that you encounter. Okay, so there are different coding platform. I prefer Greeks for Greeks. Okay, so there are many pro lead code, there are many coding platforms: lead code, hacker rank, hacker earth, and one more thing, what I type, code chef. Okay, so so there are different platform you can choose based on your difficulty level. I choose Greek for Greeks because it is the entire UI is good to use. Okay, so I basically use this web applications or mobile application based on the UI. Once I install this Snapchat, everyone is speaking Snapchat is good, Snapchat we can have nice photos and everything. So what I did was I installed this Snapchat app in my mobile, and then what I feel like, the UI is so pale in color. I didn't like the entire UI. There are different clumsy in the uh, entire screen only. So I felt like, okay, this is not the application which I want. Okay, then I deleted my account and uninstalled the Snapchat. Okay, so UI is a must for everything. So Greek for Greeks have a perfect UI where you can find all the easy, medium, hard level, and it has a filter where you can select from school, basic, higher, and higher. It's something, there is another filter where you can sort the programs based on your difficulties, and also you can select the problems based on the subject, not subject, based on the concept. Like in case if you want to solve all the problems on array, you can select array. In case if you want to solve all the problems on string, you can select string. So that's facility has been given in Greeks for Greeks coding platform. Okay, you can use that. Basically I do prefer, so but it's up to you. In case if you want to prefer, you can prefer. Okay, what I'm indirectly what I'm telling is like I'm not promoting Greek for Greeks because they don't give me anything. Just I want to share my thoughts on Greek for Greeks. Like it's a very good, but lead call what is like it's pale in color. I didn't like the UI, and that problems are very good. In case if you want to go there, you can solve. And this hacker rank which I used to solve in my PUC, not PUC, in my first year of engineering, I should solve some coding questions on hacker rank, and I felt like okay, Akil, hacker rank is okay, done. Because when I was in my college, what I did was the faculty which used to come there, no, they used to give some problems. Okay, there is a professor called Sheshu sir. He used to come up with a bunch of questions. Okay, what did you do? I used to solve them, and that was sufficient for me. Okay, then rather going on with this hacker rank on hacker earth, that problem sets which our sir has given, that's are very good and highly complicated sometimes. Okay, that's are good to solve, and I didn't feel much to use this online environment. Okay, so but now I prefer now I say Greek for Greek is the best. Okay, in case choose if choose anything, but when you graduate, when you start applying for the jobs, make sure you have a perfect rank coding platform profile. That is the one thing which I want to tell you. Okay, at the end of your academics, note, you need to have a ranked coding platform profile. So simply I'm saying that you need to build yourself in any of the online coding platforms. You need to build your profile. So make sure that you give commit every day. Either single is fine. So in case if you solve one question in an entire year, there will be 365 problems that you will be solving. Okay, that makes a very huge difference when you go on to this IT industry kind of thing. Okay, do that. That will be helpful for you. Okay, so the second point which I'm telling is to build your coding platform. Okay, once you are done with your coding platform, what you need to do. The third point which I want to tell you everything is like write a research paper. Because you have learned something, you have learned so much in your academics, you have learned so much on yourself, like programming the entire frameworks, you have done so many questions and everything. So when you do all these things, you will be working on some different projects when you work on this languages merchant and mean stack. So there is some errors or issues that you will be encountering. What you need to do, you need to find the root cause of it. Once you find the root cause of it, you can do a research paper on the topic. For example, if there is a for example I did in my third year, I did a paper on my machine learning. So it was a COVID days, and I don't have much proper assistance from the college too also when I was writing my research paper. What I did, I searched entire online, and there are a bunch of research papers available. I read everything. So basically, when I was in my college days only, I used to study the topic based on the research paper. That really helped me to write a research paper. I have two research papers on my name as of now. Okay, so the point which I want to make is like, certain knowledge. How do you certify that you have that knowledge? That is the one point. Okay, the only one way is like you need to get a certification. Okay, from either online coding or coaching environments. Okay, the GUI or some Greeks for Greeks courses, Instant Scala courses. So they will be giving you certification. This candidate has been certified in so and so course. That's good, that's fine. Okay, but when you come to this research paper, when you do some analysis and you put some insights into a paper, then every recruiter will be checking uh, will be looking at your analytical skills. Okay, this candidate have potential to do some research work in the area which is going to work. When you look at me, recently I published one paper on my Laravel. Okay, so I'm using the Laravel framework for 2 years, almost 2 years. I know what is in depth, what is in and out. So what I did was, when I was solving one bug ticket, I found one issue. I fixed in the entire library itself. I fixed the issue. What I did was, in the next second I wrote the research paper on it, because that issue is not come in future. Okay, So that's why I wrote a research paper explaining what is the issue and what are the output and how can we solve them, what are the main purpose of this paper. So and so I wrote each and everything. I published a paper. In my third year, I have did my paper on my machine learning. I was very machine learning enthusiastic when I was in my college, but I applied laterly when I almost passed out from my college. I was applying a lot of machine learning and data science roles, but some came, but around 10K per month. So and so, I felt like okay, this is not going to happen with me. 10K per month is not sufficient. Okay, so that's the initial pay. They told me that it's an internship. They told me like we can pay 10K only. I thought okay, it's not going to work. Okay, and then I tried for multiple jobs, but most of this machine learning and data science roles are for the experienced candidates only. But I'm a fresher. Basically no one gives jobs for the freshers, right? So I also faced that. Okay, so then later I shifted to this vector technologies. Because how did I shift? Because I have learned this point one on two, one class two. I've choose one domain, machine learning. I also learned this moon stack, mean stack. Okay, so that helped me to fetch another job. Okay, so likewise you need to plan. Okay, let's leave my topic and come to the research paper topic. So make sure you pick one topic, you write research paper. So you'll be having your professors in your college. Go to them, ask them whether they publish papers or not. So every faculty will be having a one, at least one paper in their on their name. Ask them how did they write. Okay, so now you pick one topic, like for example if there are sorting algorithms. Okay, so what you need to do, you can write a different logic, bring a different logic into the programming, whether we can solve the bubble sort or binary bubble sort or insertion sort in this manner also. So you find a different way. Make sure your time complexity is less than the actual time complexity of the insertion sort. Now what will happen, the entire performance has been improved by the system. You can write a research paper on it. That's how you showcase. Okay, when you find a new thing, write a research paper, get some guidance from your faculty or just ping me. I'll be giving all your insights. No worries. Okay, simply I want to tell you is like at the end of your graduation you need to have a one research paper on your name. Okay, note, at least one research paper on your name. This is the thing which I want to mention. Okay, you need to have a one research paper on your name. Let me have some water. Done with your research paper. So what we have seen, let us summarize what we have seen so far. You need to have a CGPA of 70%, and you need to learn one language, data success and algorithms, or the frameworks, become master of it, become full stack development in the programming language, or learn the web technologies, master in it, full stack development, mono mean stack. Okay, build one coding profile, but it should be a ranked profile, like rank 1000, rank 2000, so and so. By the end of your fourth year, you need to have perfect coding platform. Okay, account. And then what I told for the third point is like you need to have a one research paper, at least one research paper on your name. So most of the student I have seen in the private colleges, like they will be writing the research paper on the major project, which is good. So because when they pass out from the college, they will be having certain idea on the major project which they have done, and also on the research paper. That will be good. But what I say is like when you are in the first year or second year, write research paper. By the end of your fourth year, do another research paper also. Okay, that will be good. So I will be explaining how to do a research paper separately in a separate task. Okay, separate video. Okay, don't worry. So what are the topics that you need to pick, how you need to find a perfect general. Okay, whether I need to go for IEEE or whether I need to go for this paid publications or it's a free publications. So there this research paper concept is on entire different thing. So I will be dealing with in another video. For the sake, now you need to have a research paper on your name by the year end of your graduation. Okay, done. Next, the fourth point which I want to tell you is like not fourth point, but so I think I have given the numbers differently. So this is one, two. Make sure this is three. I think I can erase. Oh, I have rubber also. Oh shit. Oh, yeah. Make sure this is three, and sorry for pronouncing it as rubber. It should be an eraser. Okay, and this should be five. Okay. The fifth one, which I want to tell you, is like when you pass off this BTech or your degree, make sure you have built your LinkedIn profile perfectly. Okay, so you should be building your LinkedIn profile. So why I'm saying to build your LinkedIn profile is, so this is the entire one social media platform where all the recruiters, HRs, CEO, founders will be there. Okay, so once you start building your profile, like every day you solve questions, you explain in the post. Okay, your profile picture, your education details, your qualification, your internship experience, everything you put it there. Okay, now what you need to do, once you build your profile perfectly, go ahead to the search section, search CEOs. Okay, so let me wait, let me open my LinkedIn, and that will be helpful for you. Oh, I think I can't show my email address. Okay, so once you, okay, so I will be explaining you LinkedIn in a separate video. Okay, so build your LinkedIn profile. Once you open your LinkedIn profile, you can see all those details. Fill all those details. Go to the search bar, type CEO, click enter. You'll be having all the people's list. Send the connection to everyone. So per day, give 100 requests for everyone. Okay, make sure you have a minimum of 200 plus connections. Maximum is up to you. Okay, why I'm telling is like when you build your LinkedIn profile, you also need to check you have a perfect network. Okay, so you have to build your network. Once you start building this network, most of the people will be directly coming into your inbox like there is a few jobs. Here is a few job for your fresher based on your qualification. I have seen your profile, it's very fits, it fits for the role. In case if you are interested, just contact us. So these are the recruiters will be coming into your inbox when they find your LinkedIn suitable for the role. So build your LinkedIn profile. Okay, build your network also. Send at least 100 requests for every day. CEOs, founders, co-founders, HRs, and everything. Search in the search box. HR, CEO, founders. You'll be finding all the people's list. Send the connection. Okay. So by the end of your graduation, make sure you have proper network. Build your LinkedIn and make sure you post your updates daily. Like whether, for example, if in today you have seen array concept, you went to your Greeks for Greeks platform. You have solved around 5 questions on your Greek for Greeks account. Now write a post in LinkedIn. Like, so these are the problems I have solved. So this is the method I have used. In the below, just share your thoughts on it. Write a post, send it. Now what will happen when you send this post? Every HR, every CEO, every founder will be looking at it. They'll be finding your solution. Okay, they will be reading it. Okay, myself read everyone post. And what I did was, when I open this LinkedIn, I will be getting my college students, my juniors post like doing machine learning projects and so and so. And there is a one girl who posts a machine learning video, and it's very basic templates she have used. She have just used the code without any analysis. She have written the entire code only. Like she have projected some graphs, and then next graph, and she has just some findings there. So I felt like, okay, she has did wonderful, great work. I appreciate it. But where is the analysis? You have a graph. She have plotted a graph, but where is the analysis of this graph? So where is the point in tacting? It is linear or so and so. So we need to get some insight from the graph when we do some coding. There is no insight only. So what I did was I jotted every point, like I mentioned around 4 or 5 points there. So these are the points that you need to be making sure when you do another project. She replied, okay. Okay, so from next project I didn't see her post only. That's a different thing. Okay, so see, there are people who will be looking at you. from the top. So when you start posting and everything, people will be looking at it. They will be giving their insights. Okay. Now, for example, if the founders and CEO look at your research paper or your excellent work in some other programming questions, what they'll do, they'll be asking their HR team, okay, this is the candidate we want. Ask them, ping us, get this resume, get him into the company with certain package. Simple, no? That's how you need to get the recruiters to your profile. That's why I'm saying like LinkedIn profile is one of the best thing that you can do. Okay. And I'll be dealing how to apply jobs on LinkedIn in another video also, where you will be finding very easy, like how to solve, how to get a job on LinkedIn very easily by the HR itself. Okay, don't worry. So when I started building my LinkedIn profile in my second year, then I built everything. I added my research paper. I didn't have this much knowledge on like we need to post and everything what we have done so far. I don't have that much knowledge. But what happened is like when I was in third year and fourth year, few companies came into my profile like Akhil, you have good knowledge on machine learning. In case if you have, we have certain rules. I said okay, but what's the package? It's an internship. Akhil, they told 10K per month. So at that time, my entire ideation is like my ideology is like entire machine learning to get the perfect package and everything. I neglected all this 10K per month and 15K per month internships. Okay, my ideology is different at that time, so I rejected everything. But when you are in the first year and second year, 10K and 15K is perfect. Go for it in case if you get. Okay, don't neglect like me. Okay, you'll be falling either on the side, one of the side. Okay, don't neglect in case if you get a small. Small is enough, don't worry for the big one. Okay, so LinkedIn profile is must and should. Okay. mm, so I think I covered most of it. LinkedIn profile, research paper, 1 2, and then you need to build your coding platform, 3, and then you need to learn one full stack development course, anything, and then you need to learn one programming language perfectly. I think these are the topics which I want to tell you, like these are the things which I followed. But I know I'm not that much successful as most of my friends. They are having a nice packages and I don't have much that much. And I know these are the 5 points I wrote in the book also, and only 5 points will be there. Like I wrote coding platform, research paper, JSON algorithms, LinkedIn profile. And okay, one more thing. Okay, so let us write another thing. Now book really helps. Sixth thought: participation in coding competitions, or hacker hackathons. Hackathons. T1s. Okay, I'm very bad at spellings. Okay, just stay with me. So why did you write this point? Sixth point: participating in coding competition hacker ranks. So basically, you have learned everything, you have mastered everything, you got the certifications also, you have did the research paper, but where you are applying all those things? So there should be a one certain thing where you can apply all these things, right? Where the entire organization is the coding competitions or hacker ranks. I didn't participate. I participated in online hackathons like from the IIM, IIT Bombay, IIT Kanpur, etc. But I couldn't solve those questions when I was in my engineering second year. Okay, those were too tough for me at that level. Now, if they give also, I will solve everything. Okay, so once you participate in this hacker ranks or coding competition, you will be understanding how the entire pattern of entire question level in the global level. I mean the entire pattern of the test at the global level. So how level of the questions are asking, whether we can decode or not. So these are the questions will be arising. So when I was writing this IIT Bombay hackathon test, so they have given 5 questions, which they have given 3 hours, and I was like 5 questions, 3 hours. Why do we require 3 hours of time? Then I opened one question, and really my brain stuck when I was in my second year first semester. I felt like when my professor have given me all those questions, and I felt like real okay, I'm doing very good, very well on these programming questions, and I don't need this hacker rank, hacker earth, any kind of platform at that time. And once I started this hackathon, IIT Bombay hackathon, Then I felt like, okay, the first question only, uh, I couldn't able to solve. I couldn't able to read the entire question only. That's how the entire question is entire lengthy question. And there is a, the logic is very simple. The logic is very simple, which I got later after 45 minutes. That's a separate story. After 45 minutes of decoding, I got the entire coding, which is of 3 to 4 lines. So the entire function will be there. No, that's a separate thing. 3 to 4 lines, the entire main logic will be completing. But the question which is too lengthy, it's where it's, you can't, when you see that question only, you'll be getting dizziness. Your eyes will be closing only. So that's how the questions will be. So what you need to do, you need to study the inner meaning of the question. Like from the entire question, there are only 2 or 3 points that are related to your logic. That points are need to be taken. So this analysis, when you will be getting, when you will be participating on this coding competitions or hacker ranks only. Okay. So to participate in coding competition hacker ranks, so there are multiple website called Unstop website. So before it, when I was in my college days, it was like a day to complete. Now they have changed their name to Unstop. When I passed out from the college, I think in 2022, I think they have changed their name to Unstop. Okay. So I used to start giving my competitions in this Unstop. I used to apply for the jobs also. I used to apply for this blog writing, so and so. Okay. So I used to fail every time. That's how the toughness they will be giving here. Okay. So Unstop, this is a website. Okay, you can go through that. Do participate in online jobs compete. So here you have a compete, no? So click on that, you will be finding all the hackathons links. Find competitions. So here you go, basics of accounting and stock market webinar, design of analysis, I think competitions only, um practice courses, competitions, hackathons. So when you click on this hackathon, you have Altair data science contest. Okay, go for it, register. Instant impact digestion for future endurance. Just register. Okay, 100 rupees. Oh, hey, whether the cafe, yeah. Oh, when I was in my college, it was free, guys. Now there, so here you go, free. Okay, in case if you have full confident, go for the paid one. In case if you are okay, so and so, go for the free one only. I say go for the free one. Okay, don't go for the entire paid one. Okay, so this is free entropy and Skitech Innovation 2K24, it is 1,000 rupees. Okay, don't worry, don't need this 30 rupees only. You can afford. Okay, so go for it. So we have some 21 impressions, Sam 223. Okay, go for it. Explore the entire rules and regulations. What you need to be done, what you need to do. So Unstop is one thing which I want to tell you. Coding competition hackathons, and there is another website called Tech Gig. So they also conduct these competitions. Okay, let me open this Tech Tech Gig. So largest tech communicating network and hackathons. So they will also will be connecting the hackathons. Okay. Let me go to the techgeek.com. So when you go to these challenges, so here you go. We have lot of um, hackathons provided here. Codecamp 2024, Java Backend Developer Challenge, Salesforce Data Engineering Challenge, Prime Code Challenge. Okay. So these are the websites. What you can do, you can directly go on register there, apply for any one of the hackathon, and see whether you are able to solve all those questions or not. So these are the few online, you can prefer online. And once you select from the online, your semifinals, finals will be offline some other time. It will be online for some companies, some organizations, so it depends. But what I'm telling is like, you need to have a participation in hackathon, so that you'll be understanding how to deal with the pressure and how to understand the entire logic of the question. Okay, that's the one point which I want to tell you. Okay, so these are the things which I want to tell you for today before you pass out from the college. So these are the 5 or 6 things. Okay, let me make it 5 only. Okay. Okay, this two I'll be combining. Okay, one only. So you need to learn one language plus framework to become a full stack development. Okay, in case if you don't like this programming language and framework, you set it down. Open another thing called web technologies. Go for the web technologies full stack development. Okay, once you have done with this, to build your coding platform. Greeks for Greeks, Code, Lollit, Code, Dakar, and Kakar, Code Chef. Open any one of the platform. Build your profile, solve questions daily, give commits, And then once you have done everything, write one research paper. Ask your faculty how to write, or ask me how to write. I'll be explaining how to write a research paper. Okay, you write them, make sure you publish online. Okay, and then you need to build your LinkedIn profile with a huge network. Daily post. Okay, post daily. What are the jobs that what are the challenges you are facing, and how did you solve it? So coming up with different examples, like today I've read so and so, this is the summary. You can post any number of posts from the LinkedIn. Every recruiter will be looking at you from the top of your page. What you need to do to look, you need to send your connection to all the CEOs, founders, and etc. Done. From till, what you need to do, you need to participate in the coding competition hackerang from the day one itself. When you complete your first year, start participating in competition hackerangs, because 1 year is entire enough to learn one programming language, as far I know. Okay, in case if you want to take time, take for 1 or 6 months. So 1.6 years is definitely like in 6 months only you can learn one of the languages. Okay, that's the different thing. In case if you want to learn perfectly fully entirely, it's 1.6 is required. So 1.6 years, like it will be your engineering second year, second semester. From the second semester you start applying for all this online coding competition hacker rank. Okay, so there are different types of hacker ranks, like they can go for one or with a team. So in case if you want to go, so what we call slowly, not slowly, SOLELY. If you want to go singly, okay, make sure you are very fit with all the concepts and everything. In case if you want to go with the team, make sure you have the people have with the same ideology and how they work. In case if I know I am not that much good at, if for example, if I am not that much good at programming, if I am good at UX and UX design, what I do, I'll be getting a person who can do better coding. I will be asking to join my team, and we both go for the hackathon to get the prize. Okay, form a team to build a certain team to represent the hackathon. So you can ask your faculty members to take to the hackathon also, they'll be taking. Okay, so these are the five things. Numbers are different. Okay, so these are the five things which I want to tell you to do before you pass out of the job. So entire summary is like: learn the full stack development, research paper, LinkedIn profile, participate in hacker rank and hacker earth, and coding profile. Okay, so these are the five things which I want to tell you before you need to do, before you pass out from the college. Okay, things that you need to do before you pass off the college. Okay, that's the thing, guys. And I'm getting a lot of sweat because I turned off my fan. I need to go and get some air first, because I need to off the fan to record this, because yeah, you will be getting all the noise into the recording. So every time I used to off my fan to record the video, and it's around 10:09 now I am recording. Okay, so from the past few days I was busy, and today is the time which I got you to interact with you. Okay, just stay tuned on our channel to explore much, and from tomorrow onwards I will be posting all the jobs on our YouTube channel. Okay, don't worry, it's like I was busy for a couple of days, but I'll be spending time 1 hour on your YouTube channel only. So let's build ourselves. In case if you have any doubts, you can shout out to me on my. So this is the section where you can interact with me: Instagram, WhatsApp channel, Telegram, and my directly you can go to my LinkedIn profile, click on it, and directly text me there. I will be available on my LinkedIn as well as Instagram. I don't open Telegram much, but I'll be opening once in a day. Okay, and this LinkedIn profile I'll be opening every time. I'll be scrolling every time, the every post I will be scrolling only 24 hours. I'll be there in the LinkedIn only, because except me everyone is successful. I need to see their success, no, that's why I'll be 24 hours in there LinkedIn. Okay, so you can ping me there also, or Instagram you can ping me there. Okay, so these are the areas where you can contact me. I'll be explaining you the in depth. In case if you don't understand the today what this entire summary is, just ping me, I'll be sending you a voice note also. Okay, so let's catch up in another video with an exciting topic. Okay, for this day, do it, have a nice sleep. Let's catch up tomorrow, and I will be posting all the nice jobs tomorrow. Just do apply. Okay, and that's it in this video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe our channel btech career guide for latest job posting and this kind of seminar kind of things, and do share with your friends. That's it in this video, guys. All the best. Bye bye.